So today, my friends, are going to be walking you guys through everything that is in the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta. We're going to see exactly what we have in store with this beta. If you guys do enjoy this one, leave a like, subscribe for more, and all that good stuff. And let's go ahead and jump straight into this. I do this every single year, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to check it out. So, of course, we have the main lobby that you guys can see here. Everything's pretty much the same. You can see your after action report and stuff if you play the game. You got your weapons. You're going to have to get to level 4, obviously, to unlock your weapons. And then you got your score streaks as well. So we're going to go into the score streaks here. So we have the Scout Pulse, which basically is like a UAV, essentially. It's a radar ping that reveals excuse me, nearby enemies on the user's mini-map. So it's not quite a UAV, it's kind of like a close proximity UAV. The actual UAV is over here, but it's locked until level 9. Then we have the RCXD, which I'm actually going to go ahead and equip instead of the Scout Pulse. RCXD is self-explanatory. Maybe you, well, maybe not. Maybe you never played it. It's a remote control car with a bomb strapped to it that you basically control. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You just want to go up to someone and blow them up. We have the UAV, we have the counter UAV. Excuse me. We have the Watchdog Helo, which is just your Helo, and it just looks for enemies and stuff, and then it just kind of shoots them. And then we have the Hellstorm. The Hellstorm obviously is a little bit different than your standard Predator missile because well, it depends on the game, right? This one has a bunch of little mini rockets you can see attached to it that you can shoot, secondary missiles that you can also shoot as it's kind of like coming down. So you can equip that as well. Excuse me, these are just the score streaks in the beta. These are obviously not all the score streaks are going to be in the full game. So do keep that in mind. This is strictly just the beta, and there's 6 in the beta as of right now. Maybe they'll add more later on. Loadouts we'll go a little back. We'll come back to in just a second. You have your 2 different sides, right? You got your Toro Crimson 1, and then you have your Rogue Black Ops, so Crimson 1 and Black Ops. Sorry, Toro was the guy actually. And then of course you got the cool stuff that's unlocked through the Vault Edition, like Brutus. Absolutely insane. You can see the Vault Edition at the top there. They're definitely trying to convince you to get it, which I think it's worth. I mean, these are 6 skins. I just hate that the 2 cool skins are on the same side. You know, of course we got Kane, he's a free one. We have Toro, free one. We have Bailey, another free one, and then we have Stone, which is another free one as well. That's a cool little animation on the ATV. Other side, we have Marshall, which is part of the Black Ops. We have Bayan, which is part of the Rogue Black Ops as well. Nazir, part of the Rogue Black Ops. We have West Point. We have Park, which again is one of the ones that you get for pre-ordering the Vault Edition. And then we have Adler, special version of Adler, which it looks pretty sick. But again, the cooler ones are all on one side. I mean, I get it. I understand why they kind of put them in 2 different sides, but, I don't know, man. Anyways, we have the barracks. So we have customized. So this is going to be your, like, identity and stuff, your emblem. There's a few emblems. I don't know if they're bringing back customized emblems. I don't think they are. They didn't mention it. They did not mention it. You get some cool calling cards. I mean, again, these are only the ones in the beta. You unlock this one for getting level 27 in the beta, which will be available in the full launch of the game. Now, I kind of wish that these rewards were usable leading up to the launch of the game, because obviously people are going to want to, there's probably going to be cooler stuff that we're going to want to use, but it shows you that hey, you've done it. There's emotes and sprays. So emotes are coming back, sprays also are coming back. See, there's a bunch of different sprays that we have in here, different emotes that we have in here as well. You could preview them if you want to. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. So there's a few. I'm not gonna go through everything. We have loading screens that have returned. Again, there's only a couple in the current game. This one unlocks level 23. It's a beta reward. You can put your clan tag as per usual. I always put mine as Scar, Skeleton Army. And then right here is where you can customize your HUD presets. You also have colors. You can go through all the different colors. What color do you want you to be versus the team, the party. There's a lot of customization in this game to make it your own. The HUDs, again, there's the standard, right? There's the inverted, there's the classic, there's the mission interface, there's the scout, there's a target tracker, there's a central command, if you want them kind of just all in the central point of your HUD. Excuse me, you're magnified. And then there's a couple that are actually locked right now that I guess they're not going to have until the game comes out, which is weird because streamer is locked here, and you would assume that a lot of people are going to be streaming the game, obviously, the beta. But anyways, so you can see there are a bunch of different HUDs that you can customize as well, and that's really cool. In terms of progression, you can go here, you can see all your progression. I'll go back to the start. This is for the beta progression. Obviously, it's going to look different, a little bit different. Your progression in in the full game. We can see where the beta rewards are, right? Beta tester emblem I've already unlocked. I've already unlocked the beta tag as well. You know, level 7, the late level 9. You see all the stuff you unlock for each level in the beta. Beta reward, no bugs, charm. Hopefully there's no bugs. Hopefully. You know, all the different perks. There's an emote that you can unlock at level 15. Lots of different stuff here, you know, perk, greed, wild card, and then of course we have the skins that unlock at level 20, and it's actually going to go up to level 30 if I remember correctly, for weekend 2. So 20 for weekend 1, 30 for weekend 2, and all that good stuff. And weekend 2 is where I think getting to level 30 is where you're going to get this special blueprint, which I cannot yet show you because it's not in here. But you can click, you know, X to view the unlocks, a little bit more details of the unlocks if you want to see like what exactly is the description. Like if I see perk greed, what does that mean? I want to know what it means, so I click X and I can see it. So that's the progression screen. It looks really cool and whatnot. Of course, you have your typical store. It looks as it always basically looks. It's the store. Nothing really crazy there. Of course, if you go into your settings, you know, you got your COD HQ. I don't want to do that. Your progression, that's another way to get to your progression. Store, social, you know, your game chat and all that good stuff. Your notifications. Again, it kind of looks like your typical, you know, like Modern Warfare does, basically. That's kind of a bummer that, you know, they're using COD HQ in that sense, so they never have to really update the UI and the menus, because I kind of like that every COD would have a new menu system. But anyways, beyond that, of course, one of the, you know, some of the stuff you can look at is if you go into like the aiming and stuff. You know, I think there's pretty much the similar stuff that you would have in the other CODs and whatnot. But anyways, all your settings you can find there. I'm not going to go too much into that. It's kind of boring stuff. So I think we covered everything here for the most part. Let's go back to the loadouts. I saved this for last because the loadout's going to take a little bit longer, obviously. With the loadouts, of course, we have 5 new loadouts. We can create more. How many can you create? Oh, okay, so it goes up to 12. Now you know. I created max ones. You press triangle, you can rename, duplicate, delete, and all that good stuff. Let's just go ahead and mess with 12. So, for example, let's say, you know, I'll show you guys all the weapons that are in the beta as of right now. XM4, AK-74, which is always a fun game, a fun weapon. Let's set that one. But let's go back, excuse me for a second. The aim is, I don't know how to say this, 85, SMG, C9, Jackal PDW. I've been playing around with that a little bit. I believe the C9 is like the MP9 or MP7? MP5. MP5? Looks like the MP5. MP7. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Anyways, we got the shotguns, which is the Marine SP. Again, limited guns here in the beta. And again, you get instant access if you get the Vault Edition to all of these really cool weapons. You can use these weapons in the beta, which is insane. Anyway, so again, SMGs, right? We got shotguns. We got LMG, right? Which is the XMG. Marksman rifles, right? We got the SWAT 5.56. Sniper rifles, SVD, and LR 7.62. I've been playing around with these, man. In the default, not these. I think it was this one here, the LR 762. The setup that they have in the default one, it's great for quick scoping, man. It's crazy. It snaps like it's nice. The setup they have going on is nice. So I think I want to set that up. So when you're hovering over it, you can actually press Gunsmith. We're gonna do that in just a second, but I want to show you guys the rest of the weapons first. So we got, of course, the GS45 pistol, the 9mm PM pistol, and in launchers we have the Sigma 2B. I'm gonna actually just throw that on as well. So let's throw that on, and then we also have a melee. So we have a launcher and a melee. So can you believe that? We actually have a dedicated melee as well, which is like, again, we have 2 different things here. So we have assault rifle, we have launcher, we have melee, right? One hit kill. Yeah. We'll go to Gunsmith in a second. Let's check out the tacticals. We have a concussion, flashbang, stim shot, prox alarm. You know, you can see the levels on the right-hand side of the screen. Of course, we have the lethals, the frags, the semtex, the thermos. I like semtex personally. I do like me some stim shots, but I'm not high enough level yet. I'm only level 7 at the time of recording this. And then we have our field upgrades. We have assault pack, trophy system, neurogas. So basically deploys a trap that emits a neurotoxic gas cloud, causing severe hallucinations and disorienting and damaging victims. Pretty cool. Acoustic amp is basically personal audio amplifier that makes enemy footsteps louder for a duration. So that's our field upgrades that we have. Again, this is just the beta. Wild cards are locked in the beta anyways. I like that there's a little Treyarch kind of playing card pack. It'd be nice if they sold those. not for 500 bucks, but if they sold them. Perks, again, the perk system works completely differently. Too much to go into in this video, but if you see at the top right hand corner where it says perk 1 and it says assassin, right above it, it says enforcer in orange, right? If I go down here, it says enforcer, but if I go to this one, it says recon, and if I go to this one, it says strategist, and they're color coded as well. So you know. Why? Because if I put 3 of the same color, then I get this bonus. See the specialty? I will get a bonus. So for Enforcer, basically killing enemies grants a temporary buff of to movement speed and health regenerate. Recon, enemies can be seen through walls for a short time after a respawn. And HUD, excuse me, a HUD edge indicator flashes when an enemy is outside your view. Leave no death skulls when killing enemies. And then finally, the last one is going to be Strategist. Earn a score bonus for objectives and destroying enemy content. See enemy content through walls, a short distance, deploy enemy, equipment and field upgrades faster. So again, so for example, if I had all the green ones, that would be strategist. If I have all the blue ones, would be recon, all the red ones, enforcer. So that's how that works. So we have assassin, we have bruiser, or is that how you say it? Bruiser, right? Melee kills and finishing moves replenish health and earn extra score. Ghost, I mean, self-explanatory, right? You know what Ghost does. Flak Jacket, again, probably self-explanatory. You probably know what that does by now. Again, you can read it on the right side of the map too. I don't have to read it all. My throat's starting to hurt from talking too much. In perk number 2, we have some more. So I'm going to put Gun-Ho on, for example. Let's see if we can get that specialist activated. Gun-Ho, Dexterity, you know, Engineer, Tracker, Dispatcher. And again, you can see what they do on the right hand side, and you can see what level they unlock. And then we have perk 3, we have double time, we have bankroll, which actually I don't have double time unlocked yet, so I can't put 3 of the same one just yet. Bankroll, vigilance, quartermaster, guardian. So that's what all of these do. And again, you can see exactly what they all do. For example, Guardian is faster healing while capturing and holding objectives. Revive down teammates faster. So that one's actually pretty interesting, to say the very least. But again, I can't get my specialist until I've unlocked at least double time, which is level 11, which should be fun. Ghost is unlocked at level 12. Dispatcher level 9. So I'm getting there. But anyways, that'll unlock the specialty. And then a wild card, we just seen what one of the wild cards is, like perk greed, right? Get an extra perk and whatnot. So that's what that does. In terms of the gunsmith, you're going to be a little bit, well, I can't really do much with these actually, but what you can see is that their whole thing, Activision's whole thing, or Treyarch's whole thing was they didn't really want many cons. You can see if you look at the cons on the right hand side, there's almost no cons in anything. So it makes it a little bit more fun. I mean, cons made it everything. There's some cons, but not a lot. They've minimized the amount of cons that are on the attachments in here. So it makes it a little more fun. Obviously, it's a little bit less depth to it because obviously the pros and the cons you'd have to balance out, you know. And, you know, there was more kind of intricacy to the builds. Some people dislike that. Some people like it. So they simplified it a little bit. Obviously, an extended mag is going to have more cons, you know, reload quickness, aim down sight speeds, you know, all that good stuff. So you can see there are a lot of cons still that exist. It's just they've reduced significantly the amount of cons and whatnot. So these are just some of the attachments, for example, on this particular gun. I'm not going to go through every attachment in every single gun, but I want to give you a little bit of an idea of what you can expect. And a little bit of a taster of what you can expect from some of the attachments and just the gunsmith in this game. So I think it's a nice change. If we push R1, we have cosmetics, which unfortunately I can't do anything with. I can just go to a charm, which I've not yet unlocked, and everything else is just locked. So I can't go in there, but you can see there's stickers, decals, reticles, which there are custom reticles now that they brought back, charms, and then camos, which they've showed off camos already. So that's pretty much it, my friends. That is everything in the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this one, please do consider leaving a like, subscribe for more. Really helps out the channel. If you don't like it, it's completely fine as well. Let me know what you dislike so I can improve the content in the future. Guys, thanks for watching. We have a lot more Black Ops 6 content for you guys, Lord willing, throughout the beta and of course throughout the official launch. You know, multiplayer, Warzone, zombies. I plan to cover as much of it as I can. We've been doing a lot of Modern Warfare Zombies guides, and a lot of you guys liked that, so we're going to continue that, Lord willing, with Black Ops 6 Zombies. So keep it locked, and until the next one, my friends, game on, and thanks for watching. See you guys soon.
Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kinda like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, you're a loss. See you later!